After accepting his explanation, the High Court was still of the view that disciplinary proceedings requires to be initiated against the appellant for his alleged omission and commission of granting bail indiscriminately even in heinous crimes. The charge memo was replied by the appellant, and in that he had specifically contended that the standing committee of the High Court, after accepting the explanation, had informed him that his explanation is accepted and all the allegations made against him are closed. This aspect of the matter, though noticed by the inquiry officer, he does not give any finding. He, however, has observed that the charges alleged against the appellant are proved. Based on this, the High Court has passed the order of reversion, whereby the appellant was reverted from the post of Chief Judicial Magistrate to that of Munsif, and the same was notified by the state government also. In our opinion, having accepted the explanations and having communicated the same to the appellant, the High Court could not have proceeded to pass the order of initiating departmental proceedings and reverting the appellant from the post of Chief Judicial Magistrate to the post of Munsif. On general principles, there can be only one inquiry in respect of a charge for a particular misconduct, and that is also what the rules usually provide. If for some technical or other good ground, procedural or otherwise, the first inquiry or punishment or exoneration is found bad in law, there is no principle that a second inquiry cannot be initiated. Therefore, when a completed inquiry proceedings is set aside by a competent forum on a technical or on the ground of procedural infirmity, fresh proceedings on the same charges is permissible. Para. In the present case, a charge memo was issued and served on the appellant. A reading of the charge memo does not contain any reference to the proceedings of the standing committee at all. It is also not found as to whether the earlier proceedings has been revived in accordance with the procedure prescribed. In fact, after receipt of the charge memo, the appellant in his reply statement had brought to the notice of the inquiry officer that on the same set of charges a notice had been issued earlier, and after receipt of his explanation dated 21/12/1994, the standing committee, after accepting his explanation, had dropped the entire proceedings, and the same had been communicated to him by the Registrar General of the High Court by his letter dated 2/2/1995. In spite of his explanation in the reply statement filed, the inquiry officer has proceeded with the inquiry proceedings, and after completion of the same has submitted his report, which has been accepted by the disciplinary authority. Therefore, in these circumstances, there is no justification for conducting a second inquiry on the very charges which have been dropped earlier. Even through the principles of double jeopardy is not applicable. The law permits only disciplinary proceedings and not harassment. Allowing such practice is not in the interest of public service. Stop.